had a tenant bust a hole in the drywall, so this is how you fix it. So your first step is you're gonna make the hole worse. Now, patching a hole is truly a trust the process. And then, like a true professional, you are going to forget your 4011 tape measures in your other truck. But anyway, so then you're gonna take your carpet knife and you just gonna cut out all, you know, where it's busted at. Now, on that day, as soon as we got out to the trailer park, before Eddie could even start on the drywall, he immediately slices his thumb with his pocket knife. But once you got your square cut out, you then just gonna yeet the drywall out, and then you just repeat the process on the other side, so that way you got a square, you've got all the bad busted drywall cut out. Now, it's around this time where you truly got to start trusting the process. So you're just going to take you some old scrap wood and you are going to screw it into the wall. And the reason why you do that is so that way you will have something to screw your drywall patch to. Now, this part does kind of confuse the shit out of me, but he just puts the drywall up there and he just, you know, measures all around and cuts it. Now, do not be like Eddie and do not slice towards yourself. Eddie just, you know, has moments where he's not that bright. But once you get the drywall cut out, you then just gonna pop that bitch right on into place, and then you're gonna screw that bad boy in and she is ready for paint. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But unfortunately, my phone did stop recording, so I did miss some steps. But first, he took the drywall mud and he just went around and filled in the cracks between the patch and the actual drywall. And then he took the drywall tape and then just, you know, taped up the cracks. And then you're going to add in your first layer of drywall mud. Now, this is where the process, you know, gets a little long. So after you have your first layer, you then gotta wait for that bitch to dry. And then the next day, you can come back and it is time to sand it, and you just want to sand it to where it is smooth. And then you're gonna add on your second layer of drywall mud. Now, I told y'all, this is where the process gets a little long, because guess what? Yeah, you gotta wait again for this layer to dry. So then you're gonna come back the next day and you're gonna give it a final sanding. And y'all look at me, I am moving up in the world. I am officially a professional drywall sander. And then it is finally on to the last step where we hit it with that Landlord special and we throw some paint on the wall. And then boom, bitch, you have patched a hole in the drywall. But if you made it all the way till the end, baby, you already know you's a bad bitch.